Who could have seen a game focused around blocks become the most sold game in history by over 100 million sales? I did. That's actually a lie. I didn't. Minecraft is a game where you mine and craft. It's a game where you can do virtually anything you feel like. If you're watching this video, you already know what the game is like, so I'm not going to explain all that. But it's just amazing how you're able to play however you want. Like with building and the different things you can make just from your own creativity. Mini games for people just wanting to have some fun, PvP mini games for competitive people, and anarchy servers for psychopaths. Cave Game was created by Marcus Persson, also known as Notch. It was inspired by games like Dwarf Fortress and Infinite Miner. After about a week, it was renamed to Minecraft. I think everyone can see why. Minecraft has been a long-lasting game, around 15 years ongoing while staying relevant. That's impressive. When was the last time you heard a game lasting that long? Tetris? Exactly. Throughout the years, Notch and Mojang developed the game, to the point of it being completely different than what it was originally. In 2014, Notch and the other two founders I never knew existed until now left Mojang after selling Mojang to Microsoft. This acquisition happened all because Notch was tired of the community's shit after they decided to harass him for Mojang enforcing rules that already existed, but the community just refused to follow them. Granted, Mojang either didn't care or didn't know at the time. The rules the community were mad about at the time just restricted monetization on servers a bit, which probably made it harder for servers to nickel and dime players since they love doing that. Microsoft taking control of Mojang changed the future of the game. There's a lot of things we still haven't seen that were planned before Notch left. And a lot of things probably wouldn't exist in Minecraft today if Microsoft didn't buy Mojang too. Since Microsoft, Minecraft switched to more of a yearly update cycle, which has given us some of the best updates ever, and absolute dookie. I'm talking straight poopy. The biggest change Microsoft made to Minecraft is adding the marketplace. If you don't know what the marketplace is, it's Bethesda's Creator Club and Fortnite Creative Mode mixed together, and you have to pay for 90% of it. This is honestly the biggest problem with Minecraft. Taking things that are free on PC and making it available to mobile and console users at a price. Yes, I know Bedrock is still available on PC for the 12 PC Bedrock players that exist. The marketplace has a major problem with theft. One of the first things you'll probably see when clicking on it is someone's likeness or intellectual property being sold by someone else without permission. This is constantly happening and nothing really gets done about it most of the time. Some people even have the balls to sell the Aether mod on the marketplace with zero permission. The creator of the mod, Kimby Dogs, works at Mojang. How the fuck did they think they'd get away with it? I don't know the legality of the copyright of other things used without permission on the marketplace, so I can't really comment on that. But in my opinion, if it's going to be on there, then it should be free. Mojang recently started allowing standalone mods onto the marketplace, and I've been wondering why hasn't this been a thing until now? Before, you had to play with mods from the marketplace on a specific world made only for them. It's the same with RTX shaders, which shouldn't have this limitation at all since it's just a resource pack, something that is already sold on the marketplace without this limitation. Another limitation is that limited time items just get priced at 1 million minecoins after whatever event it's in is over. I know it's kinda nitpicky to call out, but it shows the lack of care put into the marketplace. Instead of programming in an unavailable for purchase feature, they'd rather price it at $5,700. In my opinion, the marketplace's biggest problem is that just pressing the purchase button doesn't ask you to confirm it and just purchase it. This causes problems when children spend their parents' money extremely easily without their knowledge, and people can accidentally purchase something that they didn't mean to from a misclick. This is one of the major things Epic Games did that helped lead to a lawsuit with the FTC and resulted in them paying a total of $520 million. Another problem that's connected to this is that Microsoft doesn't let you refund anything bought with Minecoins. Fortnite only heavily limited their refunds and hid it to make it harder to make them, and that still got them in trouble with the FTC. Minecraft doesn't even allow them outright. This massive oversight could cost Microsoft millions, and I'm surprised they haven't been changed, especially after Epic's situation. Also, I just found out while writing this that the same people that stole the Aether mod and sold it on there put it back up under the name Ether Dimension. That's a one-letter change. They're also selling a sequel, which I don't know if anything about it is changed or not. They use the same picture, so I don't really know, and I'm not going to give them any money to find out. But that is some serious balls to not only do it once, not twice, but 3 times. How is it allowed to happen 3 times? The marketplace has some of the worst quality control I've ever seen.
Hello everyone! Today I'm here to announce how we're making Minecraft more secure. We're moving all of our Java players from Mojang accounts to Microsoft accounts. This will mean a more secure Minecraft Java for everyone.
One thing I never really saw the purpose of was account migration. I don't see why this really had to happen in the first place. Mojang stated in the announcement video and article that it's for making accounts more secure, but why not just add those security features to Mojang accounts? This entire situation just sucked. Thousands of people lost their Minecraft accounts because of this decision to migrate to Microsoft accounts because they decided it was only going to be a limited time of 2 years before they just deleted all accounts that didn't migrate. The migration process itself was so poorly thought out that people's accounts were just doomed to be deleted because they couldn't progress through the migration process due to how it was done. Not to mention doing anything with the Microsoft account is a nightmare to deal with already. I was lucky enough to not have to deal with the account migration shit, because my original account got hacked, and even if I wanted to migrate it, I couldn't since I didn't have access to that email account either since that also got hacked. I don't even know how since I used that email only for making my Minecraft account and never use it again. There wasn't really a reason for account migration to happen. I feel like the real reason it happened was for Microsoft to have more control over Minecraft and its players. Music is extremely important for every game. It plays a big part in setting the tone, and Minecraft does this perfectly with its soundtrack. Daniel Rosenfeld, also known as C418, has created one of the most recognizable and majestic soundtracks ever. It makes Minecraft feel calm with how the music fades in and out at random times while you're farming or building. The music itself is a masterpiece with how it's able to be somber, nostalgic, and surreal, listening back to it while being calm and happy at the same time. With the Nether update, Mojang updated the soundtrack, except C418 didn't work on it at all. C418 stopped working on Minecraft after Update Aquatic. You're never gonna believe why. It started because of Microsoft. Everyone already expected it. At some point, Microsoft decided they wanted to change the agreement with C418, where the music is still owned by C418, but Minecraft is allowed to use it. Microsoft wanted to own his music, and he refused. Obviously, since he wants to own his own work, like he's been able to since the game's inception. It makes sense for Microsoft to worry about not owning the game's music, because it's a problem in the games industry where licensed music will expire, which causes problems where they need to patch the game to remove or replace the music, or in extreme cases the game gets pulled from digital stores. A lot of this, to my knowledge, has more to do with big artists or big music companies, making every part of it a nightmare. The C418 doesn't seem the type to do this. He's talked about how he wants to keep working on Minecraft's music, and that he has a third album ready, but he's had to deal with a lot of stress and lawyers regarding the whole situation, which makes me think it's not really about a licensing problem, and more about a control problem.
Plasma Earth wants to know if, at this point, is there still a third volume of the soundtrack in the works, or are you still, have you just kind of moved on to other things?
That's hard to say. I have something. I consider it finished, but things have become complicated, especially because Minecraft is now a big property. So I don't know. The answer is I don't know. And I think I can't talk much more than that about that.
In the end, Microsoft can do whatever they want with Minecraft since they own it, but it's just sad to see C418 go in such a shitty way. Earlier I said Update Aquatic was the last of C418's work to be put into the game, and since then there's been a few artists that have worked on the soundtrack, starting with Lena Raine. Lena Raine worked on the music for the Nether update, Caves and Cliffs, and the Wild update, and I don't hate the music she's done for it. The majority of it retains the feel of the original soundtrack, but the calm feeling and fading, and mostly fits with the music from C418's volume beta. Some songs don't follow C418's sound completely, or some aspects of his style are used, but not others, which give Lena's songs her own feel while feeling familiar. I also cannot stress enough how great Ancestry is. Shit's majestic, but also puts you on edge at the same time. Lena's just as much of a goat as C418. Kumi Tanioka worked on the Caves and Cliffs soundtrack and made 3 songs: Floating Dream, Comforting Memories, and An Ordinary Day. All of them bangers. While Lena Raine's music fits more with volume beta, Kumi Tanioka's music fits more with volume alpha, with more minimalist and slow piano. She uses the same techniques I already talked about Lena Raine using, so I'm not going to go over that again. Mojang should have let her have a music disc in game, so we could have another banger on our hands. Samuel Auberg is the audio director for Minecraft, and he did make a music disc for the Wild update called 5. It's a lure music disc like 11. It also has a nice little jingle in the middle of it, which is pretty cool. Overall, a great addition to the game. Aaron Charoff is the latest artist to work on the soundtrack. He made 5 songs for the Trails and Tales update, and the only one I don't feel fits is Crescent Dunes. The rest use the same techniques to match C418's music, while having Aaron's own sound mixed in with it. Relic also goes hard for no reason. A ton of people still play older versions of Minecraft, since they're still available to play on Java, so if you felt like it, you could go back and play them too. So for this video, I decided to play Beta 1.7.3. It's both jarring and nostalgic going back to a version made in 2011 compared to what Minecraft is now. Food doesn't stack and there isn't a hunger system, no combat changes, no sprint, a ton of quality of life features aren't there yet. Those are what I miss the most. Beta 1.7.3 is still just as fun as 1.20 in my opinion. I made a world called Fartlandia, where I made a house and a mine, and then played and explored some servers. I think every PC player should do this at some point, because it honestly is refreshing to do if you're sick of Minecraft but not currently burnt out. Minecraft recently hasn't been in the best place. The last few updates have been pretty lackluster, with Trails and Tales in the Wild update which were good, but the Wild update cut a lot of content that everyone wanted, and Trails and Tales just didn't feel impactful at all. There's been a lot of controversies past that though, like with comparing Mojang to mod developers, and every aspect of the mob and biome votes, and calling Mojang lazy, and putting all that together has damaged Mojang's reputation with the community. Things might be starting to change though. 1.21 is going to release soon, and it looks really good. The Armadillo, the mob that won last year's mob vote, actually looks useful after Mojang finally took criticism for how the dog armor did nothing and made it a great addition. The Trial Chamber has added a ton of useful things, like a new weapon and 2 new mobs that look great, things we haven't gotten in years. They also went back and reworked and added new functionality to older content, another thing we haven't gotten in years. I'm hoping this type of update keeps happening, because the game desperately needs it, and it'll make people start to like Mojang again. I really don't know what the future of Minecraft is going to look like. That's up to Microsoft and Mojang. But what I want to see are some new, game-changing updates. I want to see an end update where the end is completely overhauled. Minecraft Dungeons already has the content for Mojang to take from. A redstone update that adds more to redstone and integrates copper into it, with something like copper wiring where it can be redstone but on walls. It also needs the redstone cavern and redstone golem from Dungeons too. An update where they update the current biomes in the game that need them. Put in the losing biome vote biomes and the cut birch forest overall. An update that adds in the losing mob vote mobs, nothing more to be said there. And finally, an atmosphere update. Give biomes their own unique sound design when you're in them. Make caves echo, new walking sounds for different blocks that need them, and official shader support. Minecraft is a great game. It always has been. It's been falling off in the past few years, with additions and changes to make more profit and have more control. I don't think it'll kill the game anytime soon. It took around 5 years of constant fall off for Minecraft to almost die, and took 1 month for it to bounce back to a consistent popularity. That hasn't fallen off. And since these changes haven't hurt that too much, they'll probably be fine. In the end, I'm going to continue to hope Minecraft keeps succeeding, and maybe they fix the marketplace. Thanks for watching the entire video, unless you skip to the end like a bitch. But either way, if you liked the video, then please subscribe, it would mean a lot. And you can always unsubscribe if you don't like my content anymore. I am not going to be a Minecraft YouTuber, gonna be completely honest there. Do not expect me to make any more Minecraft videos for the most part. I'm just going to talk about really whatever I want. Things that I like, things that I don't like, you know. Again, thanks for watching the video though.